Businesses are betting big on the World Cup despite high costs and late kickoff timings. Many are confident that the month-long event will boost takings at the till, which are just starting to ring again after 2 years of the COVID-19 pandemic. Aslam Shah with this report.
The walls of this restaurant are usually adorned with jerseys from the world's most famous football clubs. But for the World Cup, they'll be replaced with shirts from participating countries, including those most popular among patrons.
Brazil, Argentina, Portugal, England especially, but we have a very big community of Japanese here and Australians.
It's why this restaurant has forked out nearly $20,000 for a license to broadcast the live games. It's also spending big on decor and boosting staff by half as it tries to cook up a frenzy for the month-long tournament. But a return on investment isn't assured, with kickoff times often late or in the wee hours in Singapore.
It will also be days where people have to work the next day, right? So we're not very sure games like that takes place after midnight, will there be enough people? But definitely for games that are being played before, in the earlier kickoff, we are very sure that it will garner a lot of attraction.
This 5-year-old bistro at Robertson Quay is betting on the World Cup to pick up a more loyal following among football fans. It spends about $5,000 on broadcast rights, but expects 50% more revenue. That's after factoring in manpower costs, which have gone up. It can even get by without screening the 3 a.m. games as it tries to limit noise at its residential location and work within the limits of its liquor license. This rules out the semi-finals and final, which are expected to be highly lucrative.
We don't want to do a business that we start charging customer $30 for one coffee or $50 for a glass of juice. That's not our business model. And on top of that, we are worried. We have to be concerned about the noise.
One of Singapore's most iconic settings for locals and tourists is riding on the fanfare to draw attention to the country's aviation hub. This permanent event space at Terminal 3 will show selected matches.
The incremental cost for setting up the World Cup matches screenings is not prohibitive. In terms of logistics, we are making sure that there are sufficient crowd management measures in place to ensure that our viewers here will have a comfortable time while they enjoy the screenings at Steps.
It's hoped that the broadcast, combined with fringe activities for the school holidays, will benefit other businesses in the area. Some stores are even adjusting their opening hours, banking on scoring big with football fans.